Some criminals are hard to detect. They look like successful businessmen, an advisor with all the right credentials, or sometimes just a friend. Frederick Barton was all of these. Among his victims, one stands out.
Hello.
A lonely Alzheimer's patient who only saw the friend and never realized she'd opened her door to a criminal.
These are individuals who don't often strike you as the average client, as someone that you have to worry about. They inspire confidence, they seem knowledgeable, and they are knowledgeable.
From 1995 to 2002, Barton was a legitimate broker working for a national firm in Atlanta. Somewhere along the way, he started pocketing investors' money and got fired. But not before gaining the trust of some of his clients, including a 90-year-old woman known only in court documents as RF. We'll call her Rose.
You look so lovely today.
Justin Anand is an assistant U.S. attorney.
She was alone. She did not have family in the Atlanta area. Her nearest relative was hundreds of miles away. He knew all these things, Mr. Barton did. He purposefully tried to gain her trust really in all aspects of her life.
Barton learned about Rose's Alzheimer's diagnosis back in 2001 and befriended her. She was a perfect victim, in need of a little help here and there. Barton was now unemployed, broke, and looking for easy money.
Well, now you can see all up along there. You're going to need to get this
I know, and I've been wanting to get somebody to work on it.
I'll do that for you. I'll be happy to do that.
It was a beautiful opportunity. He looked after her, and she relied on him to keep things together.
He was the one who she would call if there was a problem with her roof or things of that sort. He helped her with those menial everyday tasks because there was no one else on the ground for her.
Naturally, he continued on as her financial advisor, too. Rose had $1.3 million in the bank, a small fortune. It was her life savings. Barton asked her to write checks to him so he could make investments on her behalf and move money around as needed.
$7,000 should take care of us for now.
But really what he was doing was just taking it for himself and spending large amounts of it.
Barton was facing a mountain of personal debt, but still living a pretty lavish lifestyle.
Thank you. This is very good.
He was also trying to build financial security for his family and an investment business for himself. He used Rose's money to fund it all. As Rose's health declined, Barton took over her checkbook, writing himself large checks and getting her to sign each one.
Go ahead and sign that. So make things go much more smoothly.
I think it's going to be lots better for me, too.
But outsiders had started to notice Rose's unhealthy relationship with Barton.
Luckily, this individual had very strong friends, a network from church, and a very good friend of hers took over as power of attorney.
But by then, Barton had gutted the estate, leaving Rose with less than $100 in the bank.
They initiated lawsuits against the defendant, but what happened was, because he had largely spent the money that he had taken, in order to pay back some of the money, he had to go and steal from or defraud others.
In the end, Barton took almost $3 million from investors in various schemes, which gained the attention of the Securities and Exchange Commission and the federal government. Anand prosecuted the federal case against Barton.
This case is one of the more disturbing ones that I've worked on in my career, but it also is one of the more satisfying ones.
With the help of friends, Rose recovered most of her lost money and was able to keep her home where she died, as she wished, at age 92. A federal judge gave Barton the maximum penalty, citing the particular cruelty of his crimes against Rose.
He's going to see the inside of a prison for over 6 years is something that's satisfying, because I hope it does send the message to others that this sort of thing just does not pay.